Hey guys, this is Luke, just trying to catch the last little bit of afternoon light we have here to record a little bit of video footage, kind of first impressions of a watch I just got yesterday. This is the WUS Chinese Mechanical Watch Forum project watch for 2013. It's called the ST-5 because it contains the Seagull vintage ST-5 movement. This movement's about 40 years old, Chinese movement. The project committee bought up a whole bunch of them and had them cleaned up, refurbished, regulated, and put into a new case with new hands, new dials, and everything else. So you can kind of think of it as a vintage heart within a new body. So far, I'm really impressed with it. Like I said, I've had it for about 24 hours on my wrist. Really, the two purposes of this video are to show off the dial, because some members had said that it doesn't show up as well in pictures, and also to show off the movement a little bit. I'm going to be including a lot more details about my impressions and what I like about it in the written review. So this is more just to get a little bit of video footage for you guys. So as you can see, I got the blue dial. It's a blue sunburst. And you can see it does have that radial effect that a sunburst dial has. It's not as strong of a sunburst as the silver dial, for example. The lines that are actually radiating out from the middle are a little softer, a little more shallow, but really the effect it gives the dial is it kind of looks like silk. It looks sort of smooth and soft, and with a little bit of a sheen to it. So it's still a very good-looking dial. I don't know if I would want it to necessarily have a stronger sunburst, because what it has right now really does look great. You can see the indices and the hands there really catch the light. This watch does not have any lume at all, but it's still pretty easy to read, because as long as there's even a little bit of light, the hands and the indices will catch it. You can see there's a kind of a crosshair printed on the dial. That's not really legible, not really visible at all on the blue dial unless the light catches it just so. It's kind of like the Everest printed on the Smith's Everest dial. It's sort of a secret till you shine the light on it just right. I would wish that'd be a little more visible under normal circumstances, but it really doesn't bother me because the dial itself is very good looking. It doesn't really need the crosshair. You can see it's a pretty thin watch. They did not tell us how thick it is, but just comparing it with my other watches, I'd say it's about 11 millimeters. Because it seems like it's a hair millimeter ones I have, and definitely thinner than the 12 millimeter, so I'd say about 11. It's got a nice crown there, signed with ST, and here, let me polish off the back for you guys so you can get some movement shot as well. Alright, so here is the Seagull ST-5. Now, there are much better sources online for information about this movement than me. I got this watch because I kind of wanted a hand winder, try it out for my collection. I didn't have any, so I just wanted to kind of try it out, see how I like having a hand winder with a nice movement to look at through the case back. So, if you want more information on the ST-5, Google it. There's a lot of people out there who are much more knowledgeable than me, and the historical information is not really the purpose of this video. You can see it has the deep grooves carved in the back. I think I remember reading somewhere that those are actually, at this point, hand finishing on the movement at that point in Chinese history. So, I mean, that's really great. Some of the more modern Seagull movements I have some nice finishing on the rotor, but it's shallow. And you can kind of tell it's shallow. These are really deeply carved grooves, so they really catch the light. And as you tilt it and turn it, it really, there we go, that's a good angle. It really kind of shimmers and moves around, almost like a sunburst finish on the whole back of the movement. And that's really cool. I almost wish I could wear this thing upside down. you might, I mean, some people might say, oh, it'd be nice if it had blued screws or if it had, you know, golden cogs in there or something, but honestly to me those stainless steel plates, just those hand carved plates in there really are the star of the show, and those look better than, you know, 90% of the stuff out there right now. So because you know, nobody carves anything that deep anymore in the back of a watch. I mean, it's all these surface level little patterns that are great, but you know, it's really nice to see these deep grooves in there and how they catch the light and play with that. Because at least I don't know of any affordable brands that still do anything like that. So another great thing about this movement is you can see right in there, see the balance wheel going, you can see the pallet fork ticking away, you can see that center wheel driving the seconds hand. This would be a real great watch to show to a friend who maybe doesn't know much about mechanical watches, doesn't know much about how they work, because the movement's all right there. You know, you can see, you can wind it for them, they can watch it wind, you can show them where the spring's stored, and show them that little gear moving the second hand, the pallet fork ticking down there under the balance wheel, and you know, in that sense it's a lot better for teaching someone how a watch works than an auto, which, you know, often will have the rotor just getting in the way of everything, and a lot of the, you know, gears a lot more buried. Alright, anyways, I hear my kid crying, so I gotta get him up from his nap. This is just a quick video impressions anyways, so enjoy, and read the full review for more of my actual impressions of the watch.